In the previous video, I spoke to you about Audace, Leale and Fiero in a detailer's point of view. However, this product is not born in the hands of a detailer. It's born by this man, Richard White, or as we call him here, Ricky. Ricardo, can you please tell me, for Audace, how did you find the balance between cutting and finishing on all those different surfaces or clear coats where we work on all day?
So, Reggie, Audace is the first step, the essential step of polishing. Audace is based on the abrasive part, abrasive compounds. That is not a single abrasive powder, but is a blend, a mixture obtained with the thermical treating of these special powders. These abrasives is composed by silica and aluminum compounds, okay, so aluminum silicates blend treated to purify to obtain the high quality and pure structure, crystalline structure, to improve the physical properties of the minerals and obtain during the polishing action the best, the streak-free and scratch-free results on the surface. Audace has been engineered and designed to obtain the maximum level on different variety of clear coats. Of course, we can polish severe clear coat with deep scratches or with random scratches, and we can also work on soft clear coat. So a wide range of applications.
Wow, very impressive.
That's the concept behind the science of polish. Okay.
For me, I've been watching a lot of Breaking Bad and a lot of Narcos, and this looks like grade A 100% pure Colombian cocaine, ladies and gentlemen. But what is it? What have I here in my hand?
Abrasives in general are composed by an abrasive part, okay, like this one or like this one. Okay, different colors means different purification process. Okay, I can obtain a color neutral, so white powders, very thin, very tight, and with a balanced size particles distributions. So choosing the right distributions, I can achieve maximum high cutting rates on my polish, and of course to obtain the maximum results and the finishing on our surfaces.
Excellent.
The second part of the polish is composed by lubricant components, of course, because you need the balance between cutting and lubrification. Okay,
sure.
So lubricants mixture is also very important to balance the cutting action. And third, the solvents. In our case, our polishes are VOC free, so volatile organic compounds free.
VOC free.
To improve the safety of the end users. And of course, our solvents in this case is water, just water. So that's it.
For anybody listening, water is a solvent too.
Yeah, exactly. That's important. This powder, you see, has been treated thermically, as you told you before, and to improve to achieve a pure structure of the crystalline minerals and obtain a porous structure that can soak the lubricant inside the particles. So the lubricant is not divided inside the polish, but is inside the particles. That is a porous powders, so can be released on the surface during the polishing action.
So they are like combined images.
Combined the characteristic of Audace.
Can you tell me a little bit about the cold cut technology?
So Reggie, to achieve the cold cut technology, we engineered and designed a special powder only for us, increasing the temperature of the treatment.
This powder, this main ingredient, already has been pre-treated with such sophistication and heat that the heat normally necessary on the surface of the paint to be created to create the cut has all been pre-done in this powder.
Yeah, exactly. This powder has been engineered only for us. We increased the temperature of the treatment up to 1,500 degrees instead of 1,200, 100 that usually has been treated.
Yeah.
So in order to increase the purification, so to improve the structure of our minerals and improve, of course, the final performances with a better dissipation of the heat. So this means cold cut technology, so no dissipation, better dissipation of the heat, or so
wow.
the temperature on the surface will remain under 40 degrees, 35 degrees maximum. That's what I mean.
Before I started working here, for me it was just a couple of drops on a machine and going around. But right now, hearing the technology and the sophistication to create such a product is I need at least 10 minutes to take in all the information, because this is amazing.
This is the science behind polish, and is also very expensive.
Very good. Quality over quantity, ladies and gentlemen, always. So I've been working with this product and I see that there is almost no dust. How is this possible?
Dust-free polish, abrasive.
How?
Agent.
Please.
Yeah, so the dust has been micronized, and during your polishing action, your job, it has been micronized until 0.2 microns, so 200 nanometer. So from, for example, 4 or 5 microns to less than 1 micron. So where is this dust? This dust is attracted by our pad, so we choose this technology, a sort of magnetic attraction. So the pad has not saturated by the dust, but the dust remains on the surface, so you can clean it in an easy way. So with your air sprayer and so on, you remove it quickly and start again to polish the surface. So your performances in this way remains uniform performances and constant.
Awesome.
During the polishing action. That's
so important. Remember everybody, clean in between, very important. So kicking around the last 20 years, I remember using compounds where I was covering the car completely with dust. I remember the compounds that sucked in so much product that the saturation of the pad was diminishing the performance of the compound.
Yeah, of course.
Which approach did we take when we used Audace?
Yeah, basically, we can choose between 3 ways to avoid dust saturation on pads. The first one is dust releasing, so the dust goes everywhere. So you have to use masks, of course. And the second one, what we choose is a sort of magnetic attraction. So the dust is attracted on the surface of the pad, so you can clean it in an easy way. And the third way choose is the dust saturation of the pad. So as you told me, the dust and the lubricants saturate all the pads. So with decreasing of the performances, and you lose your real concept of the polishing action. So we choose the magnetic attraction concept in our technology.
Easy. So because of the magnetic attraction, it becomes very easy to clean.
The powder stands on the surface, not inside the pores of the pad. So you can clean it with air blower.
I like what I use for the rotor jet, just to blow out. Very important. Talking here with Riccardo, we already know there should be no dust creation by the use of these products. The dust, because of the magnetic adherence, will go to the pad. So when you create dust, make sure that you are using a clean, fresh pad and clean minimally between 2 passes or 2 times. I suggest every time to clean in between to keep maximum performance. So to summarize, the technology behind these products, behind Audace, cold cut technology with the preheating far beyond what we already know in the preheating sequence, getting lubrication adherence to the powder, magnetic dust absorption in the pad, cold cut technology. I mean, wow, and this all in one compound. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
I mean, Richard,
welcome.
freaking awesome.